Yeah, no, the back will open. One thing is keep our gate open. Clear, eh? Yeah, but I'm not arguing. I don't know how to fix up something. I'm deep. Because I think it's pretty one unpaid steel. The truck. The truck came. Yeah, they said there's no one the extra charge. Yeah, we said Sorry, this is a technical thing they use there. They have a degree they make 300 grand.
You got something to cover it? Yeah,
Oh, they're doing that now. Okay, they're just clearing the paper. Now it's new paper. you're saying it's both.
Once in a while.
One that's inside.
Take it, put pillows.
So I'll just put two. Sure.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Follow. See, right. Follow the. One more day,
This is doing the live streaming. You're doing the live streaming, so that's fine. That's then run the
शरण शरण शांति के धाम एक सहारा तेरा नाम शरण शरण शांति के धाम एक सहारा तेरा नाम एक सहारा तेरा नाम एक सहारा तेरा नाम शरण शरण शांति के धाम एक सहारा तेरा नाम।
सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
proceedings with prayer. I'd now like to hand over to Panditji. Panditji, you take over from that. Could you borrow your speaker, your microphone? Your microphone.
Sharana Sharana Shanti ke dham ek sahara tera naam Sharana Sharana Shanti ke dham ek sahara tera naam ek sahara tera naam ek sahara tera naam Namaste, dear Sachinam. It is indeed a very sad occasion where the soul of a loving dad, Kristenchund, has been called by the Supreme Lord. We are here to pray to God, Ki Paramatma bless the soul in heaven, and made a brave family attain strength and courage to bear this loss. Dear Sajjana, a part of the ritual has been done at home. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna explained very well, just as the one sun that gives the whole world, the whole universe, light, warmth and life, in like manner, we have a light in here called Jiva Atma, keeping us alive. We are Atma, Bhagavan Paramatma, the part of God. Yet Sharir, this body made of earth, water, fire, atmosphere, and ether called Pitta. As long as our body is functioning well, we are living. The day the body stops functioning due to old age, mess up, or illness, the soul leaves the body and it makes its journey to the Creator. Understand, we come from God, we serve God, we realize God, and we go back to God. Our Father spent 85 blissful years on earth, and today He returns home. Fire and water are two important elements associated with cremation in Hinduism. First, the body is consumed by fire. Next, the ashes are immersed in running water. This symbolizes the cycle of life. They note that in Hinduism, it's only transformation. Just as the river searching for the ocean, the individual soul searches for the ultimate destination, moksha or liberation. Bhagavan Sri Ram put an end to his presence on earth by entering the sacred Sewambar. Dear Sachinam, God is our Creator, is omnipresent, is omnipotent, is omniscient, all blissful, all knowing. Today we lose a loving Father who is going back to the Creator, a devotee of Bhagavan Vishnu, Hanuman, Ram, will go to Vaikunth, Vishnu Lord. The devotee of Shiva to Shiva Lord. The devotee of Sai to Sai Lord. In Hinduism, to reach moksha liberation, we have to go through 16 sanskaras, 16 sacred sacraments. and the final being the antiesti. Many of us are aware of Vivaha Sanskar, the marriage, and now the antiesti, and then the most important last prayer done in memory of our father today, antiesti, Antim Puja. Om Tvam Adideva Purasha Puranasya Masya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam Vedasi Vedyancha Param Chadam Toya Tatam Vishwamantarupaha. Hai Paramatman, आप इस विश्व के उत्पादक देव है, आप ही इसके संचालक है, आप सर्वज्ञ है, आप हमारे जानने योग्य है, आप इस संसार में व्यापक होकर अनंत प्रकट हो रहे हैं. Almighty God, who has been with us since creation, who is the supreme treasure of this vast universe, you are the knower, the knowledge, and the final resting place for all beings. You are the infinite presence in whom all things are. You provide the entire universe. We seek courage, fortitude, and shelter in you. Vasansi jinani yatha vihaya navani grihanati naro prane Tata Saina Viha Jinyane Sanyati Navani Dehi. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna comforts us. Just as a person discards an old garment and puts on that is new, so the soul leaves the body at death and takes on a new one. The soul does not perish with the body. O Lord, may we take courage from this truth. Na jayate mitayate vakadachin Nainam vata bhavita na bhuyaha Ajanitya satva purano Nahanyate hanyamane sharire. Again the Lord comforts us. Never is the soul born, never does it die. Unborn and eternal beyond time Garbha are yet to come. The soul does not die, but the body dies. May we understand this truth, O God. Nainam chindanti sastani, nainam dahati pakaha, natenam kadyapo, nashate mataha. This soul, no weapons can wound, no fire burn. Waters cannot wet it, and wind cannot dry it. O God, may we find comfort in these truths. Great saints came on earth, great souls have come on earth, great swamis have come on earth, and left behind knowledge for us to better our lives. Jatasya he druvyo mrityo dhruvam janmani tascha tasvade pajete totam shusanhasim. Again the Lord said, all things born must certainly die, and after death must come life. Knowing this, we must desist from sorrow. May we have the strength to do so, Almighty God. Dear Sachino, when we study our scripture, the Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, attend satsang, enlighten our knowledge, we are preparing for this ultimate that we have to go to God. And once you understand that this is part of God's creation and return to Him, one accept this as part of the Lord's deed. Avyakta dini bhutani vyakta madhyani bharata avyakta nidhyaneva tataka paridevana. All beings are invisible before birth. The invisible again after death. We see only the mortal being in existing lifespan. Oh God, grant us a wisdom to accept this truth. O Veda he metam purusha mahantam aditya vanam tamasva prasad tameva vidyate mityamate nanya panta vidyayanayam. The Supreme Absolute Being is full of splendor, like the sun untainted by darkness. There is no other path of salvation and eternal bliss than by getting to know God. May we be blessed with the wisdom to know Him. Om Yatmada Balada Yasta Vishopasate Prashisham Yasta Devaha Yasta Chayamitam Yasta Miktayu Kasmai Devaya Harisha Videma. In this hour of distress, we need you, O God, who alone can give us physical vigor and spiritual strength, all blissful divinity, whose grace is immortality, whose praises are sung by all enlightened persons. We offer humble prayer and entreat you to lessen our sorrow. Om Suryam Chakshurka Chatuvagmatma Yacha Kacha Pritevim Dharmana Apavakacha Tatate Hitamosha Deshu Paticha Sharire. O Supreme Lord, may all the components of this body be merged into the 5 elements of this universe. May its vision be absorbed in the sun, its breath into the atmosphere, and its other senses into the element. May the soul, according to the noble deed performed here, dwell in a body worthy of such merit. Understand, we are the creator of our destiny. What we have done in the past 3 creation and birth on earth, we are enjoying in today's life. So what we're doing now, we're preparing for a new life. Om Shamagne Pachatapa Shampurutacham Uttaracham Adharatapena Ekasteda Vihito Jate Vedaha Samyakena Dehi Sukritamuloke. O God, who is self-luminous, who dispenses justice even-handedly, and reward one and all justly, may the soul of this body find peace in every direction. O omniscient and honorable Lord, the creator, sustainer, and the dissolver of this universe, may this soul be given a worthy abode. Om Sangatsva Pitribhi Same Metta Purtena Parame Vyoman Hitvatam Punaseme Sangatvam Tanmasu Vachaha. O God, may this soul, by its austerity, enlightenment, and good deed, attain like its forbid a suitable state. May it be free from all blemishes, and once again in a enlightened body full of luster, and return to this world from noble deed. Om Vayura Nilam Amratam Atetham Aspasbantam Shariram Om Krataspara 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 Krataspara. Almighty God, this soul is immortal. Not by the 5 elements, the mortal body will be reduced to ashes and will be disposed of suitably. May every deed be performed. Om Eke Vasuri Dharmo Nidhyane Yaha Shayan Samam Nasam Sabadati. Almighty God, all material links perish with the death of the body. Only one good deed, the dharma, that remains with the soul after death. May the dharma not be allowed to perish. Dear your son, now 3 items will go to the soul. One is a good deed. The second one is when you say Om Namah Shivaya Swaha, Om Agnai Swaha, when you do a yajna, fire worship, the Swaha stays close to your soul, like he sticks to the spoon. I quote from the Upanishad. Therefore, the greatest ritual a Hindu must do is worshipping fire, Agnihotra. And the third is Dan, charity. It says in the Ramayana, Diye ve dan zinda mein saath jata hai. Whatever charity one does in your living presence, that accomplished with your soul. May the dharma never be allowed to perish. Om Astoma Sat Gamaya Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityurnamitam Gamaya. O Supreme Spirit, lead us from untruth to truth, from darkness to light, from death to bliss. प्रभु तेरे द्वारे आया है आत्मा, प्रभु तेरे द्वारे आया है आत्मा, शांति दे दो हे परमात्मा, प्रभु तेरे द्वारे आया है आत्मा, प्रभु तेरे द्वारे आया है आत्मा, शांति दे दो हे परमात्मा। जन्म मरण के फेरे डालना, जन्म मरण के फेरे डालना, मुक्ति दे दो हे परमात्मा, प्रभु तेरे द्वारे आया है आत्मा, प्रभु तेरे द्वारे आया है आत्मा, शांति दे दो हे परमात्मा। हम सब मिलकर करते हैं प्रार्थना, हम सब मिलकर करते हैं प्रार्थना, सद्गति दे दो हे परमात्मा। हम सब मिलकर करते हैं प्रार्थना, हम सब मिलकर करते हैं प्रार्थना, सद्गति दे दो हे परमात्मा, प्रभु तेरे द्वारे आया है आत्मा, प्रभु तेरे द्वारे आया है आत्मा, शांति दे दो हे परमात्मा, शांति दे दो हे परमात्मा। ओम शांति शांति। थैंक यू।
again, dear family and friends. We gather here today to bid farewell to Krish, who was blessed with a long and healthy life, having just celebrated his 85th birthday last Thursday. It is indeed a sad day for all of us to say goodbye to someone we have loved and cherished for such a long time. But it's also a time to celebrate the man that Krish was and the legacy he leaves behind. And as I reflect on the journey that Krish lived, I see a man who was blessed with God's good tidings. He married the love of his life, my sister Sumi, whom he spent an amazing 59 years together. And they built a happy and loving home in Merebank, overcoming various hurdles as a young married couple. They were blessed with two stalwart children, Shireen, the Lakshmi of the house, and then Sanjay, a son to carry forth the Sewambar name that Krish treasured so much. My brother-in-law's most endearing character meant that he was a steadfast pillar for many to lean on. He supported our family in times of need and ensured that his siblings were also comfortable when faced with challenging times. It would be remiss of me not to mention the special bond that Krish shared with his nephew Shani. They were more than just friends. They were more like friends rather than uncle and nephew. Krish's career as a sales representative at M&G kept me wondering, how would such a soft-spoken, honest and gentle person would succeed as a sales rep? But it was his quiet determination that held him in good stead with strong, long life relationships that he forged with his customers and colleagues, many of whom are here today. This certainly bears testimony to his loyal personality as he retained friendships through the years. After living in Merebank for 20 odd years, Krish and Sumi built a dream house in La Mercy, filled with beautiful memories, and the highlight being the marriage of both the children. Soon after retiring from M&G, Krish and his immediate family decided to relocate to New Zealand, where he spent another 21 years with Sanjay, Suraya, and his children, before returning back to South Africa to enjoy his twilight years with Sherry, Jazz, and their children. Krish has always been a lover of sport, in particular cricket and rugby. One of my fondest memories of Krish is packing a picnic basket and going to a cricket match on a Saturday morning. He was an ardent Springbok supporter until he went to New Zealand and the year that he's become an All Black supporter. Krish was not much of a gambling man, but he joined the boys on many occasions to the races to have a flutter and a beer or two. For those who don't know, Krish had become renowned for having only 2 beers. After a night with the boys, well, that's what he told Sumi. However, it's the boys who know the truth. His family here in South Africa consider it an absolute gift to have spent the last 12 months with him, sharing many stories of yesteryear together. I must say that Krish was really proud of being the only member of the Sewambar family to reach the ripe old age of 85. He counted his blessings as he chuckled at the thought when we met on his birthday. We feel confident knowing that he was ready to meet his maker. We are grateful for the bond that we shared and for having had him for all those illustrious years, embracing us with his warm personality. May his legacy continue to strive as we cherish fond memories of dearest Krish. Thank you. I'll now hand over to Dr. Sakit to give us some music. Say a few words.
Namaste to everybody. I'm Krish's cousin, and we used to always go to Merebank and play in their huge ground that they had, and the cousin gathered there for many, many holidays. I'm reading a message for my brother, who is now in New York, and was very fond of my poor and her children. And he says, it is with great sadness that Rita and I learned of Krish's passing. He was a great favorite amongst our cousins and of one whom we all looked up to for his impartial decisions to our petty disputes, especially during our never-ending soccer and cricket matches. He would say, hey, just shut up and play, it's only a game. And he taught us good sportsmanship. And my brother and his family say, Krish, Please rest in peace. You have left a mark on all our lives. Thank you.
For that, I'll now call on Sanjay, who is going to give us his thoughts on his death. Sanjay.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all. Thanks to all our family and friends that are here today to farewell Dad. Dad will be smiling upon us today, knowing that there are so many of us that cared for him. I would like to also say a special thank you to Des, Bena, Daddy Mama, and Anu for being here with Dad in his in the last week when he fell sick, and then making all the arrangements for the funeral. Des took on those tasks that I would normally be expected to do, and Soraya and I appreciate it. So thanks, Des. I'm honored today to say a few words about Dad. How do you describe someone that is so special to you and your family? Not easy. My dad was a self-made man. From humble beginnings, Dad forged his own path. When Mom and Dad got married in the early 60s, they moved straight into their newly built home. That was not the norm in those days, but was made possible by Dad's sheer hard work. He then built a second home in the early 80s, when Dad wanted Shireen and I to grow up in a better environment. Dad was a simple man, but he led a good life, and with his sense of responsibility, hard work ethic, and personal sacrifice, he provided Mom, Shireen and I with a very comfortable lifestyle, one that not everyone could have at that time. Dad is a straightforward man. What you see is what you get, even if you do not want what you are getting at the time. Later in his retired life in New Zealand, Dad took on 2 new careers as an armchair political commentator and the coach of his beloved All Blacks, not Springboks. In both his roles, he was passionate about the game and politics. His passionate outbursts caused significant angst to those that witnessed it. And for that reason, Mom often tried to ban television at our house. But to sum up Dad, I would say he cares deeply and passionately for the ones around him, particularly for his family. So today, Mom farewells her soulmate of 59 years, a loving and devoted husband that was always at Mom's side and treated her like a queen. Today, Dad's grandkids, Sora, Akira, Nikisha, and Kajal say farewell to the coolest granddad. to the coolest granddad in town. I also believe he was a great role model for them to aspire to. But I think David will tell you a few of those stories shortly. Raphael, Dad's 2-year-old great-grandson, gave him a great send-off last week when he sang happy birthday to him at his 85th birthday. What did I say about Dad's role as a father-in-law and grandfather-in-law? As most of you know, our family is quite a mixed bag. We got 3 of the major religions and 3 nationalities, including French and Kiwi. You also know that Dad has a somewhat conservative background, but he had such a big heart and lived from his heart. So while we had rocky beginnings, Dad accepted Das and Suraj more like son and daughter. Dad is very proud and protective of both of them, and he knew he could always count on them when needed. When Dad needed a workhorse, he turned to Das, and when Dad needed some sweetness in his life, he turned to Suraj for soji and naan katai. And when more recently Jason and Abby joined the Sewambar family, Dad welcomed them with open arms. It's so wonderful to hear Suraj and Dad speak of Dad so fondly. Suraj remarked how he did his bit in this incarnation towards the noble goal of making the world a more loving and joyful one. A better world for everyone that came into contact with him and for everyone that he leaves behind. For Shireen and I, we say farewell. We say farewell to the chairman of the board of Sanjay and Shireen Fan Club, our superhero when we needed one, our guiding light when path was unclear, our tender touch when we were hurting. When it comes to Shireen and I, Dad was always all in 100%. From sacrifice and hard work to give us a better life, to moving house to keep us safe, to spoiling us with gifts like plane rides, bikes, stereo systems to celebrate our success, to caring for our kids when we couldn't, to teaching us to be a good person. We owe everything to Dad, and today Shireen and I say farewell to the best Dad that we could have ever asked for.
Thank you, Sanjay, for a really moving speech. We now going to call on the granddaughters, Takira and Nikisha.
Anyone has ever spoken to me about my nana, they know he was my favorite brother. In his 80s, he still opened my cardboard with me, pulled out my chair, making sure I always knew to tell anyone who messed with me to go stuff themselves, or tell them that my nana will protect me. The man, his favorite day of the year was April Fool's and pulled pranks on us every year. Nana loved me who I was. No excuses, no apologies, and he always encouraged me to be myself. If there's one thing that Nana taught me, it would be to do everything with positivity and a smile. Something I have carried with me through my life and will continue to do so because I know Nana will be watching. I don't know how to say goodbye to you, so I'm not going to. What I am going to say is that I love you, and I miss you, and you're my guardian angel, and I will look forward to our encounters for the rest of my life.
I have prayed today for most of my life. I'd always known at the back of my mind that this day was coming. And that it would be the worst pain I ever felt. But I still wasn't prepared for losing my nana. It still doesn't feel real. I can't believe I won't hear him tell me another story, sing me another song, or tell me how proud he is of me. I am so lucky I always knew how much he loved me. Because he would always tell me, and it would always be too much. To be loved like that is an amazing feeling. And he gave that to Nanima, Mom, Dad, Bena, Mama, Tsunami, Sora, Kajal, Keisha, and I. A massive part of who I am today and why I worked so hard to get to where I am is because of my nana. I grew up with him telling me constantly that I could do anything or be anything if I just believed in myself. And that's exactly what I did, and I still do. I can accomplish anything because my nana told me I could if I just believed in myself and I worked hard at my dreams. For a little girl, just knowing that unlocked endless opportunities for me. And he gave He also taught me about faith, and that if I fasted and I trusted in God, He would bring me discipline and peace. And this lesson I've carried with me. When I look back at all the values He's instilled in us, I am so grateful. His love for life and His light-hearted spirit always inspired me and kept me smiling. I have so many wonderful memories of my Nana. He always spoiled us, played with us, made time for us, and listened to our stories. My life will never be the same from now. When I was little and something went wrong, or when I was sick, I would cry around my Nana. Even as an adult, I still think those thoughts to myself, and especially when things get hard. I'm sure I always will still think those words to myself, but at least now, He'll always be right next to me in those moments, and that will bring me comfort. Thank you.
Thank you, Akira and Nikisha. We've got a message from the grandchildren in New Zealand. That's Kajal and Sora. Should just direct you to the white screen there. Thank you.
Things like that. And then I suppose I remember I had my first beer with Ajo when I was just little, and he went up to him and asked him, "Hey, can I try some of that beer?" And he said, "Yeah, sure, go on, try." And I tried it, and I just remember just spitting it like, "Oh, how do you drink that stuff?" And Ajo would just laugh at me like, "Hey, we'll enjoy one day." Little things like that. And then I suppose when we first moved to New Zealand too, Nigel was a bit cool. Nigel and Ron actually. He would drive us to school. It was a homeschool, drive us to all our practices, cricket, swimming, everything. Nigel was always there for us. It was massive. I think that's the thing. I really miss the most. It was just always there. Everyone knew it. No question. It was just always there for us.
बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो, हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो। से मिलता है वो मुश्किल से, ऐसा जो कोई कहीं है, बस वही सबसे हंसी है। उस हाथ को तुम थाम लो, वो मेहरबान कल हो न हो, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो। पास कोई जो आए, लाख संभालो पागल दिल को, दिल धड़के ही जाए। पर सोच लो इस पल है जो वो दास्तां कल हो न हो। हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी। हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो। हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो।
Favorite music Aja? Where would you start? I remember all the times that you would drive me to dancing, swimming, piano, whatever other activity I had on that day. You'd sit there and laugh while I sang and danced to our favourite Hindi songs on repeat. You taught me how to change the gears, and we'd sit there and argue how to say what was the right way of saying film. Was it film or flim? It's definitely not flim. I remember that one time my tooth fell out while I was eating an apple in the car. You had to drive me all the way back home because I wanted my algebra. And let's not forget the time when we spent about an hour walking around school in the pouring rain because you can remember when your car was parked. It's all the little things, all of those everyday normal moments that we spend together that I keep so closely to my heart. And I feel so lucky to have had the opportunity to grow up with you, to have you by my side. I really wish that I could have been there to give you one last raspberry kiss before you left us. But even though you're not here with us anymore on this earth, you will always still be in our hearts. Forever.
जो है सब
Thank you. That was very moving. We're surely going to miss someone very great, I think. I just want to say that those who didn't have an opportunity to pay their last respects to please come forward now. We have the last 10 minutes before the family, the immediate family, will pay their last respects. Thank you.
Krishna
offering of Phool and Shantipan. Om Apa Shiva Shivama Shanta Shanta Tavatata Kinmantu Vesijam. Join me, Shantipan. Om Deo Shanti Antariksham Shanti Prithvi Shanti Apa Shanti Oshadaya Shanti Manapati Shanti Vishvedeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Sama Shanti Redi Om Shanti Shanti Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Asharana Shana Shanti Katha Ek Sahara Tera Naam Asharana Sharana Shanti Katha Ek Sahara Tera Naam Ek Sahara Tera Naam Ek Sahara Tera Naam.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Turning friends, I just want to conclude by thanking you all who came to the day with us. You have all helped us make a beautiful and memorable day for the family. Thank you very much.
What was it?